Hey, this is Lars. Sarah asked me, how do you create balance between work, JCI, family, and life? First of all, Sarah, it's not about creating balance because balance is an illusion that will never happen. It's much more about balancing. And balancing, understanding that when you walk a line, you will almost never be in balance, but you will be balancing all the time. So when you're thinking about creating a perfect balance between JCI, work, family, and the life at all, that is never going to happen. But what you can do is sometimes you will have more on your family, sometimes you'll have more on JCI, sometimes you'll have more time for yourself or to your work. But thinking that within a 24-hour frame, 7-day week or a month, that you will have balance is completely impossible. So it's not about balance, it's about balancing. And when you really want to balance and create balancing in your life, you need to make sure that you don't compartmentalize your life. I often see a lot of people saying that this is my working life, then I have my JCI life, then I have my family time, and then in between of that family time I have my sleeping time because I fall asleep on the couch, and then I wake up and I figure out the next morning that there was no time for me. For me, life is a circle. In that circle, for me, for instance, when I work, I do a lot of family stuff. When I work, I do a lot of JCI stuff. And when I work, I do a lot of me stuff. And when I do me stuff, I also work. And when I do JCI, I work. And when I work, I do JCI. So for me, it's not about doing things compartmentalized. It is actually to make sure that you live your life as a whole. And your life will be a funny, sometimes messy, most of the time out of balance, but it can be balanced on the big scale, on the long run. And that's what you need to do. Because when you try to balance, your only companion will be bad conscience. Bad conscience about all the things that you're not doing while you're doing other stuff. So my main advice to you is to be the best you can be when you work, when you're with your family, when you're in JCI, and when you are just you. Because if you do that, it's not about the quantity, but it will really be about the quality. For me, that's how balance on the long run is achieved. Did you like my answer? Well, you might have a question, just write it below.